All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah. And it's been 2 weeks. All right. So, yeah. It's 78.5 degrees in Chicagoland area. Like it matters. But yeah, it's really weird. Summer appears to be halfway over. Bummer. Oh well. Playing around with a new desktop, different themes and such. But first, we have some photos submitted, and this is by Scares99. And hey, look, there's the apocalyptic donut of doom. I can't even say my own creation. Very cool. And nice detail on the house. Yes. And a Walmart. Not too particular fan of the business Walmart, but very cool nonetheless. And more houses in progress. Nicely laid out. There you have it. Oh, and Jerry had added links to falling water videos, and they were done on Minecraft houses, but nevertheless, they're very cool. How to see people's different interpretations of the same house. So yeah. So if you want your photos added of Minetest screenshots, you can send them to richardjeffreyshow@gmail.com. And you will be immortalized on the internet as for long as this website lasts. So there, it'll be somewhere. So yeah, so let us get started. And in what I'm going to show, and I have to play the game of. There we go. Look at that. I am a professional. One day, you know, it's so easy to set up hotkeys in OBS, and I still haven't done it. I've done it, but then I forget what the hotkeys are. Right. So let us take a look at what I've been doing. And I still haven't gotten to the episodes that I want to create, which are World Tour Edition number 5. And I want to set up a new world to play with. Is set up a new world and choose mods for that world. Cool. So we've seen all this, which is nice. But I made some additions. So around the yard, Simbicon had related about she'd changed all the snow in the back. Well, I put an observation deck. Nice. Look at that. We have a forest. And there's something to be said about planting a forest. So one night, I was just watching different videos. I can't find my pine tree now. And I've done this before. Where is my pine tree? There it is. And there's something to be said about just going around and placing a whole bunch load of trees. I don't know what it is, but it's just like very relaxing. Except I'm impatient, so I don't wait for them to grow, as you can see here. And some I put too close to the others. But there you have it. I create a forest. Now this up here, I got to figure out something. I'm going to change the material of it. And this was just done with playing around with cylinders in World Edit. If you go into World Edit and you can create a cylinder, and then you could say what the cylinder, what you want it to be. And then, you know, we want stone. How tall do we want it? We want it by 10. And the base radius would be 5 and the top radius be 2. And you either hollow or solid. And when you set the base radius different from the top radius, that's where you get this kind of effect here. And I was, like I said, I was just playing around with it. It needs the stone to be changed, but what it's supposed to be is just like an outpost for a hunting camp, you know, a little hunting lodge, and you have loads of view animals. But yeah, I changed all of it. Inside here is going to be like the bathrooms and the private areas. And then somewhere out here, we're going to have a massive fireplace overlooking. See, like this section here has all the windows. This section does not. You could have like sleeping over here. So it's just something that I was playing around with. Actually, this is where I was testing cylinder sizes for the one house, the elevated house. Yeah. So we have the forest, and it really didn't take that long to plant it like I planted anything. It really didn't take that long to put all those trees in. It just kept going and going and going. But here's the real cool part. Oh, I should have shown it the other way. So when I was test building this house, different sizes, that is where, you know, I put that house. So we come out here and there was a what do you call it? A comment. Yeah. There was a comment from Candy's Games. It says, you like gray a lot. Yeah. But you see, this one's different because it's supposed to be built in the rock because of all the cliffs and everything. But yes, I do tend to use the color gray way too much, and I am working on it. So additions out here, I've been doing some more work on the restaurant. Have these kind of cool arcs, and these are bathrooms. No, really? They're bathrooms for the patrons, right there. And then this goes back to like a little office area. And this, we know what this is from the last time. This is the one tower that goes up. But I can do whatever I want in here. And there's secret squirrel passages all over the place. So when I post this world, this version of the world, one would be able to play with that and find all the cool stuff. This is going to be the kitchen. Cool. 4 there. And then other additions are, you come up the stairs here, and I had made a mistake. Here's a secret squirrel passage to another tower over there. Might as well go up. Cool. And there's so much that you could do because also Warren had put in that building into a cliff or into the side of a hill would be, well, it would be a lot of challenge. And I think I already covered this part, but actually when you build into a hill, if you space everything apart, which there's a lot of mistakes made on here where I didn't space it properly. Other than that, you have no limits. You could do whatever you want, which is very cool. I went the wrong way. Huh. And you know, for Candy's games, I use different colors in here. I got a gray turtle. But yes, the point is taken. And I have addressed that before. I am going to work on that. So we need to come back. I'm not going to take the elevator. I'm going to take here. Because I added some additions. Except for, oh, I know I came down here. And the floor is different colors. But I don't know what you're doing, kitty kitty, but you're in my way. Oh. Thank you. Go play. So back here, and I could have came down here. I don't know why I didn't do that. This is where, you know, people would come. But I added this area back here. This leads up to the penthouse, the storage areas. We come back here. And this is what I'm talking about, where you can just go crazy. So back here, you could think of you have to remember this was an old mine. So you can have different caverns. We have a fox up here. It's Foxy. Hi. And then you come down this hallway here. I do not know what I'm going to do with this. This is going to be a little shop because we have a little window here. This is going to be, who knows, on this side. But we come back here, and this is all new. So we have a dock area. What is that? Oh, it's a cat. We have a dock area. And the cool part about it is we have a whole structure underneath here, even though it's very deep. Did I go? Yeah, I went all the way down with that. So we have that. And these were built with the deck tool, My Decks, which I love that mod. Look at that. And this is what I'm talking about getting crazy back here. I have to do something here. That looks a little out of place. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Yeah. And it originally only went to here, but I thought to bring it all the way around. And I was toying with the idea of connecting it with this tower over here, but doing things out of sequence like this, it didn't match. It doesn't match up. But that's never stopped me before. So you can see here, we have this nice peaceful area. We have the door back here and some seating. We come up. Now, how do you get to that? So in this tower here, there is a stairway that goes down to this level, which is very cool. We're going to go take that because this is a pleasant area to be. And there's a door. And these are those angled doors, which I like using. The only problem is you have that one node right here. So depending on what that node is, but that's third world or, you know, first world problems. So you come back here and you have this little area here. Very nice. This will take you all the way upstairs. This will lead you back into the main residence. My stuff. And then you come back out here. Cool. But here, you come back here. I don't know what to make this into. I can do something here. It's storage. But you come up here and you take this winding staircase, and this way will take you back up to the top, which is kind of cool. It brings you right back up to the top here. But then the opposite way, and yes, because I miscalculated everything. Yes, I did. There we go. That looks much more pleasing. Because I miscalculated everything. There's a stair here. Doesn't matter because this goes into this here. Now, this is what is going to change. What I want to do today is I want to add a balcony. I don't know what I'm going to do with the, what do you call it? So this is going to be into the rock. However, there's going to be walls, because that's what you usually find in a house, right? So what this is going to do, ooh, we hit dirt. Nice. What this is going to do is it's going to create a whole system. I don't want to go back any farther than that because it really doesn't matter. Oh, Hello. That worked out perfect. I want to clean. Oh, that's nice. I want to clean all this out because what I want to do, and the cool thing about working in an environment like this is that you basically can set up all the walls and define everything. Where on a typical house, you're restricted by the walls. Well, if I need a little bit more room, I can do that. What is that? Nothing. So setting washrooms in a kitchen, or, a living room and 2 bedrooms, whatever the case is, I'll be able to do. And if I need some extra space, I can cut into the wall here. Like that. Nice. So I don't know why that did that. So here's your entrance. Here's your living room area. You got your living room area. We're going to have a kitchen back here, a dining room, and a couple bedrooms. So there, that will work. But here, we're going to open this up and jump out. No, we're not going to jump out. We are going to get rid of that. I love doing that. I don't know why. It's just, again, it's the simple things in this game that just, So what we're going to do is we're going to create a kind of unique. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. Kind of a unique balcony. So, and I was toying with the idea of a glass bottom. But maybe not for the whole thing. Maybe just for the glass bottom for back here. See, it's not out far enough. I don't know. Let us see what we can do here. And what do I want to do for? Create stone. Because, all right. Let's see here. Put this here. There's one, I could either use that. That would probably be better. So let us go. We have all these angled blocks, which are cool. I didn't want to use the pillars from Castle Plus and the Castle mods. There you are. Stone. Cool. But what I do want is I want these. Because, yeah. Those are going to be the end. Oh, I also need this. Wait, go back. I need that, and I need this, because I want to be able to change the we're going to put that there. Or should I do it one back? Doesn't matter. So I want to be able to change the carpeting and the stones, whatever flooring that, I know I'm moving around here too much. I want to be able to change the color of the flooring without making a mess of having it show underneath. And there's a couple different techniques that I've used in the past. I've cut little plates. See, now there we go. And we're just going to follow this. Oh, we can follow this all the way through. And that might look kind of cool. Like it matters. And it ends there. to go back and beautify that later. But you can see how that changes it. Well, of course it changes it. But for here, so now what I can do is we put this lip here to make it look better. We add stability here. Like I know what I'm talking about for engineering wise. I'm not an engineer, but I play one on YouTube. Nice. So it just adds to that. So now I can come inside here and I can change the flooring to whatever I want. That makes it so I can get out of this gray. I don't have to go with, I can go with, that. And where did it put it? Don't know. I can go with that or any number of blocks and it won't affect anything on the outside. Very nice. So we come down here and it's all one color. I can also build on this. I can also put struts in, whatever I want to do. So we have this. Part of the, now to figure out how I want to do decking real quickly. So we want 3. This is where it kind of messes up. Well, we'll play with it. Ooh, that's going to be ugly. I like the idea of having, cool. We can play, we can play around and have some fun with this. So it's actually going to be 4. I don't know why I did that. And I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I really don't. I didn't want to use 4. That's where these blocks come into play. See, when you add that, and then you take your fence, then I can add, boom, and do something like that. And I can keep it in character. So we have 5, 10, 11. So if I go and stack this by 11, because I'm lazy, boom. Did it go 11? It should have went 12. No, it should not have went 12, because here is where, oh, I'm missing a block. But basically, this is how I do. I need that micro block. So here is how I do this. And then we take this block, put it here, like that. And that connects like that. So it gives it a little bit of nice. Now for here, this is where this is going to go. And you could do, there we go. See, that's cool. Now, what I could do, let's see, 10, 11, this is going to go 14. I'm going to take a guess and do 14. See what that does. Boom. Nice. Ooh. We should have done 15. Cool. I don't know. It's like it matters. Well, it matters. So we take this and put that there. And hopefully my calculations. Wow. I did not plan that. Very cool. So what I wanted to do is I want to bring that. You know what? I like that. I like how that, and we'll just fill in the blanks. So what I can do, there's a lot of different things that one can do. This kind of defies any kind of engineering physics, as you can see here, because we're hanging stone off the middle of nothing. Boom. Speaking of physics, that don't look right. You all right, boy? You all right? Look at that. They're just sitting on the tree. Yeah, tell me this is right. We have a dolphin just hanging out here. Okay. So we have that. Now, how do I want to fill that? And then this would be, we can make a transition here by using that. Cool. That doesn't. That's better. If you notice how some of the blocks sit, so for right now, let's just take this. Let's just take that. Just to move this along. And I am going to do something up here to give it. I like that. But I'm not giving up on the idea of the glass. For a portion of this, we're going to have like glass. Cool. And to be honest, I really don't have an idea how this is going to turn out. All I know is I wanted a deck area. That's all I knew. I wanted to have an observation deck, but yeah, I don't know. And that's the whole point. Now, I can level those blocks out a little bit. And I've been thinking about this too. That looks kind of cool. The braces underneath, I can use slabs to kind of mellow it out and equal the distance. I could also change that. You see, I don't want this to be purely medieval like, because that's not the whole purpose of this. The whole purpose of this was supposed to be a modern take, like a person. Obviously, all these builds are people that have unlimited resources And what would you build if you had unlimited resources? Oh, that was stupid. It's so we can put that there. But you see, that didn't lay right. But that didn't lay right. That did. Go. So I could follow that. I could turn that into, I could have turned that into, you know, any different. Oh, that doesn't look right. Yeah, it does. And I'm moving all over the place. That looks kind of cool. Let's go out here. I like that. I don't like underneath. You know what I thought? I wonder if I go back here, it's too it's too sharp. I'm wondering if I use something like that. Let us see. Where'd you go? There it is. No. Actually, there you go. I like that. And all you have to do is play with it. So now here we can go here and then just change that instead of wasting all this time. So there you have it. Nice. All right. Put some lighting. Or do I want it up one? I want it up one. Okay, so we have that. I don't know, that might be too much. Did I do it over here too? Yeah, now I did. So then up here, what I want to do is I could do something similar and then add a stairway that brings you back up to the upper level. So you could use this as like a platform here. But I want it to blend in more. But that's an idea too. I think that area looks cool. And I'm not sure, but I think, no, none of this adds up. So if I go here, this is going to bring it, it goes right there. But we have this up here. I don't know. So that leads down to that penthouse here. There we go. I do like it. It's a little much, but then again, I can do something in here. I can make this really cool. This is only 4 high. I could go 5 high. Actually 3. I could possibly do another block similar to that. And then there's going to be some kind of railing that comes up. But that's basically how I do things. So you got this overlooking here. Very nice. It needs something here. It almost needs a lip. And what I mean by that is where I can take this block, turn it upside down. Yeah, that was brilliant. And you can see how the outline of the block, what I was talking about. There we go. So we could take something like this, put that there, and then, so it creates like this step, a little bit of an overhang. And then, well, let's take a look at that really quick. Because then on top of there would be whatever material that I put in. See, and then right here, this goes. It's hard there. Wow. That was cool. Okay. So that would be the flooring. But then we would come back in and we could do something like that. Also, I don't know. I'm going to have to really play with it. But we might as well finish this out real quick. Because oh, I know what I want to do. What we can do here. This goes here. That goes there. Nice. That goes there. Like I said, I use this game as a sort of like a stress breaker, just by creating those trees. Oh, that's nice. So now what I can do here is I can add a whole bunch of grass and stuff and still play off like a patio effect. Without, nah, I should just use this key. All this is subject to change. Obviously, because like I could move this, which I think I should, but I'm not going to do it now. So we do something like that. Then we're going to take that, put that there. Oh, geez. Really? See, now that would look better on the outer side here, and I could still maintain that lip. So that's one thing that I would be working on. There we go. So inside here is going to be a garden. And it's ecologically friendly. I made that up. This world doesn't use any. No, we all know that there are buildings that utilize grass roofs for heating and cooling purposes. They provide natural cooling, whether or not they are worth it is, you know, you can look that up and decide for yourself. I like the idea because there's a lot of, like in Chicago and in major cities, you will find, like in modern modern areas, you know, there's a couple malls too near Chicago that they have natural grass roofs on top of the other roof. So you could, there you go. I'm going to move this out to there, as you can see, but we're not going to do that here. Why isn't that doing what I want? Wow. There it is. I was just about to give up. Nope. You know how stupid that was? All I had to do is this. Boom. So I am going to move that out because it's going to create another lip and look like that. Very cool. So there you have it. We did a little bit of building. We got this observation. I don't like that. I don't like this upper part here. I don't like it at all. However, I think for right now, we're just going to do this because I think this looks more appropriate. It matches what's going on with the upper level, and I just figured something out here. So back here, I can create a stairway going up into the upper level. Very cool. I could also take, and make where that fencing was too much. And this might be too much. Cool. I like that. I don't think it clashes with that. I think that looks fine. So back here, we can also have a step that leads up into here. Actually, I can take stairs going off of here and wrap them around and go up. I think we'll do that. I think that'd be less intrusive. Kind of like I did on the supervillain house. So you got this area here, which is a garden. Cool. And you can get up. But there you have it. So we have all this. We're going to design this. We're going to add some color, different color walls. That will be most cool. We're not going to go down. We're going to go up. See? Perfect. Nice. Have a garden right there. All right. So that is going to do it. Also, I moved the skylight and added this elevator over here. So we have that. That's a nice view. And the view from our boats and such. Very cool. So that's going to do it. Mainly, it's just a video. Real life has gotten in the way. And what I mean by that is nothing major, but it's summertime, and because I work weird hours and I've adjusted, I like that. I've adjusted my, workout schedules and stuff like that to better use my time. Things have just been crazy. And every time I sit down and to do a video, feed the fire here. Every time I sit down and do a video, something happens, something gets in the way, which is, it's kind of frustrating. But in the long run, it works out. So we have our castle complex, and it's turning out nicely, but I'm spending too much time here. I do know that. Mom and pop couches, they bounce. Go. All right. So thank you very much for joining. And in the next episodes, we will do different things and go from there. So until then, I'll leave you with this view. Goodbye.